Six-figure weekly salaries, fame, talent, flashy clothes, fast supercars. What about their houses? With all the money at their disposal, Premier League players have had all it takes to fund their lavish and sustain their opulent lifestyles. Their lifestyles include their homes, or you may better call them palaces. Soo-wee! First on our list is the famous CR7, the former central forward for Manchester United. He owns multiple houses, but we will focus on one of them. Ronaldo's Italian gated double villa is similar to his Madrid house, with a private driveway and garden, 8 bedrooms, a gym, an indoor pool, thick flora that surrounds the property and gives privacy from any curious eyes, and a breathtaking panoramic view of the city. Cristiano is said to be renting the house. Would you like to live here? It's no secret that the newest Manchester City star, Erling Haaland, finds serenity on the sunny coast of Spain. The Premier League star had signed a purchase contract for a home worth €6.5 million. Haaland clearly understands the importance of investing in real estate. He also purchased a house in Marbella in the summer of 2021. The house is an urban neighbourhood. It's approximately 600 square metres in size and was completed in 2018. It is referred to in the records as a family residence on a bigger block of land, roughly 964 square metres. After he transferred to City, Haaland has been having eyes on former Man United player Paul Pogba's home. Now that he is no longer in England, Pogba's house is packed with all amenities an athlete would want for a house, and there might be reason for Haaland's desire to buy it. The 5-bedroom apartment features an indoor pitch, which is the most notable feature. Frank Lampard, the former Chelsea player, used to have an easy commute when going to the pitch. His main home, a 3-storey West London mansion, was located just around the corner from his club's pitch. The Premier League legend had to put his £8.5 million 6-bedroom, 6-bathroom Chelsea mansion on the market, located only a short distance from Chelsea's Stamford Bridge Stadium. He also has a second property in Surrey, valued at over £5 million, which is as stunning as the main one he had when active as a player. Everton and England player Jordan Pickford grew up in Tyne and Wear. Fans discovered early tweets from 2012 in which he laments not having Sky and a Freeview as soul-destroying. Mr. Pickford may now watch Sky anytime he likes. He has a £1.5 million property in Cheshire and another in his hometown of Tyne and Wear. According to his father, Jordan Pickford has come a long way from growing up in a 3-bedroom terrace home worth just under £100,000 to being one of the most excellent Premier League players. Please subscribe if you like the video. Marcus Rashford. When he's not playing for Manchester United or England, the icon football player sensation may be found in his £2 million Cheshire property. The Man United forward has a collection of high-performance vehicles he constantly adds. His home is custom built, surrounded by beautiful trees and located in a verdant district renowned for housing notable football players. Marcus Rashford is a Manchester native who grew up in a modest terraced home and is now doing what he does best in the Premier League. Romelu Lukaku. The Belgium striker transferred to Chelsea for a hefty fee in the summer of 2021, becoming one of the highest paid players in Premier League history. He formerly resided in England and had a multi-million-pound property in the Greater Manchester region. His present home also includes an exceptional amenities such as a jacuzzi, home theatre, gym and a table tennis room. Like other Chelsea players, Lukaku used to have a home near the region where they went for training with other players. Raheem Sterling. The former Manchester City, now Chelsea and England player, lives in a £3 million property in Cheshire. The acreage has a paddock and a natural lakes. Still, his residence is unmistakably contemporary. Raheem Sterling's childhood could not have been more different. He was born in Jamaica, where his father was murdered when he was just 2 years old. He and his mother escaped to England, where he grew up in a less than desirable West London neighbourhood. Next, let's talk about one player from the mighty Man City. Kyle Walker, the Manchester City and England defender. He's a family guy, a cook and a world-class player. Pictures of him in the kitchen cooking meals in a lavish but modest contemporary kitchen often circulate on social media. He lives in his opulent house with his partner, Annie Kilner, and 3 children. The Premier League player has an indoor pool featuring its own waterfall. The property in Prestbury, Cheshire, also hosts a football-themed games room and 6 bedrooms, including a 2-story master suite with separate ladies' and gentlemen's dressing rooms. A far contrast from his childhood in Sheffield. Let's go back in time for this player and see what the former Man United player owns. Wayne Rooney, England's great hope, has received nearly as much criticism off the field for his new house as he did for his performance on the field. Wayne and Colleen from Manchester United demolished their 1930s house in the footballers' wives region of Prestbury in 2004 and had his property constructed from the ground up. The Rooneys spent a lot of money on the £4 million home. The immaculately planted park includes a theatre, arching stairway, sports stadium, and Grecian-esque sculptures. The West Wing contains a large indoor pool with many pinks on the walls. There's also a 3-car garage and a £30,000 CCTV system to keep peeping Toms at bay. The Golden pair also owns a £320,000 property in Port Charlotte, Florida, and a £5 million mansion on the Royal Westmoreland estate in Barbados. Jack Grealish resides in a 6-bedroom home in Worcester that was initially valued at £1.7 million. Jack has already purchased a new home in Cheshire, closer to his training grounds in Carrington. In the summer of 2021, the 27-year-old left Aston Villa for Manchester City in a £100 million deal. He just moved out of his Manchester apartment due to safety concerns for himself and his partner, Sasha Atwood. The 20-acre property also has a fishing lake, tennis court, golf course, vegetable plots, and enough space for a full-size football field. The garden is even bigger than the Etihad Stadium. That's a massive garden if you ask me. David Beckham hugely influenced English football and a fashion star in the 2000s. His fame grew on and off the football field due to his eye-catching haircuts and love of fashion, making him wealthier than any football player at the time. Beckham's net worth is believed to be approximately £350 million due to his celebrity and several sponsorships. The Beckhams live in a property fit for a celebrity, a £50 million estate in West London. The well-known Premier League star relocated to their new London house after selling his former Hertfordshire residence. The London property is 9,000 square feet and has 5 floors. Talking of the Beckhams' famous haircuts, have you ever wondered which are the worst and most bizarre haircuts for Premier League players? Well, watch the next video to find out.